Can you spy on a phone using only the phone number? The simple answer is yes, and I'm going to tell you how to do it. Now, the first things first. So stick with me here. Now, the first thing people think of when I mention something like this is they automatically jump to the negative. They think infidelity, cheating, and doing all this crazy stuff, that maybe people say you shouldn't be doing. Now, can you use it for that type of stuff, or is it being used for that type of stuff, infidelity and cheating? More than likely it is. I would tend to think, yes, it is being used for that. But that doesn't mean that there are not other uses for it that would be more, we'll say, mainstream or more acceptable to most people. Like, for instance, if you wanted to monitor the telephone of an elderly person, if you wanted to monitor your son, daughter, any loved one, any person in your family, perhaps, an employer monitoring an employee. That's how these things are done. And it's very, very simple to do. A service, one of the websites that's available that it really is very, very capable and incredible is called instantid.info. Now, not only can you monitor a phone without having it, or I'm sure without the phone number with instantid.info, but instantid.info will also get you the exact GPS location of a phone simply by sending a text message to that phone. Now, you don't use the instant ID. You don't use your telephone, your cell phone, to send a text message. You use the instantid.info system, and this is how it works. So what you do is you enter the telephone number into the search bar of Instant ID, and all searches that are performed on instantid.info remain anonymous. They will not know that you are searching their number. The first thing it does is locate the phone and give you its approximate location. Then, to get the exact location, you send a text message through the instantid.info system. And it's very simple. All you have to do is click on a button that says send a text. Instantid.info selects one of its tens of thousands of phone numbers, sends a text message to that phone. That's right. You do not use your phone to send a text message. So when that text message is sent, it reports back to you that phone's exact GPS location as a push pin on a Google map. Now, you can also monitor that phone's movement over a period of time. Let's just say you want to monitor that phone's movement for a day or a couple of days because maybe your daughter is out of town and she's visiting some friends, that she met in college. This is a great way to keep track of someone in that situation. And as I said before, are these things used for infidelity and cheating and other types of things? Yeah, they more than likely are. I would tend to think that they are. But as I said, let's get back to like other uses and other case scenarios. Like, for instance, an elderly person who you don't want to leave the house. Let's just say they're really stubborn and they don't even want you to monitor their phone. They think, it's none of your business and leave me alone. Well, all you have to do is shoot a text through the instantid.info system and you can find out their exact GPS location anytime you want. That will easily prevent them from maybe driving the car when they're not supposed to or leaving the house when they're not supposed to. I mean, God forbid they fall, crack their head on a curb or something like that. Those are the really good uses for instantid.info. It's a fantastic system. Let's just see the text messages, the calls, the owners of those who's ever texting and calling. It's a great system to get a lot of information from a phone.